Hello, my name is Jamar Ephraim, and this is our cultural artifact assignment. And I have this here, one sheet of paper. And my cultural artifact will be something of origami. Origami is the art of folding paper, and it originated in Japan. I don't know the actual time frame of um, when it was invented, I guess. But like I was saying, origami is the art of folding paper originated in Japan, and as you can see, I'm not Japanese, but I don't really have in my background architect that I feel comfortable sharing, that I feel comfortable with at all. But back to origami. Origami is something that I fell upon while being homeless. Um, while homeless, I used to go to libraries a lot, and just for the air conditioning alone. But when it comes to origami, I ended up picking a book up at the Long Beach main library, the one that was downtown that moved. But anyways, um, I picked up the book, and I do not like reading. To this day, I still don't like reading. And origami was something that you can do without reading the instructions. You just follow photo to photo. And then eventually you have whatever results that's in the book in your hands. Um, Origami today plays a role in my life where if I'm busy on an actual project or something that's like frustrating me because I can't get through to the other side of the problem solving, I would go and take some time to complete an origami fold. And within that time, my anxiety subsides. I can think clearly or see around obstacles I had previous to like doing the origami, and it helps me a lot. It keeps me focused, centered. It gives me time to think, like as I'm doing now, because this is the second time I've recorded this. The first time I did it on the actual YouTube site, and there was no volume, so I went to the settings. I checked the settings, and my microphone was allowed. I don't know why there was no sound. So now I'm recording from the device itself, and I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll upload it to Canvas. So yeah, we're here this far. Yay, paper. Um, what else can I tell you about origami? So, fun fact, there is a folklore that if you were to fold 1,000 cranes, that you're granted one wish. There's actually a story about a young girl who I believe she either had cancer or she was a survivor of the Hiroshima bombing. Um, the Hiroshima bombing, but I'm not really clear on the details of that right now. Sorry, I didn't do my research right before this. But I have heard of the story myself. I actually read about it a while back when I started doing origami, like not professionally, more often, I guess, more often. And yeah, the story goes where she was in the hospital and she was told about folding 1,000 cranes and being granted a wish, and she didn't even finish all 1,000. Someone else at the hospital did, because she ended up passing before finishing all 1,000. I've never folded 1,000 of anything, but I have folded 500 butterflies. The butterfly is my first like memorized fold. I can actually fold up to like maybe 40 different folds right now by memory. I can fold anything, well, not anything. I can fold, I wish I can fold a rose. I started off with trying to do the rose after mastering the butterfly, and I still cannot do a rose to this day. I started when I was homeless. I guess I started around 2013, so it's been a little bit over 10 years that I've been practicing the art of folding paper, and I still can't do a rose. I cannot. I can fold a lotus flower, a lily. I can make a giraffe. I can make an elephant. I can do whales. I can do killer whales. I can do swordfish. Yeah, I have a lot of different folds under my belt. What I like about origami is that it usually has base folds, like how to make certain, like, I guess, criteria. Like there's bird bases, there's flower bases, and they just all kind of start off with the same general like folding starting point. So I think that's pretty cool about origami. Um, Origami was something that was used as a tool to help discipline, and not like discipline them like reprimand them, but discipline like their mind and and practice like self-control and patience. Because paper, I will ball this up. I will ball it up. I'm surprised I haven't already. But yeah, let's read what we have for the line of questions for this assignment. So, my culture artifact is origami. And the history of the artifact is that it's a practice that originated in Japan, and not only did origami originate from Japan, but the actual art of making paper, not the art, the act of making paper was also the reason why origami became so popular in Japan. Okay. Let's see. This is the best way to kill 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. The first recording was like 10 minutes and 24 seconds. Let's see if I can keep that. What's going on? Yeah. Drop that down. Why is it significant? There's many benefits to origami for me. It relaxes me. I also sometimes get like people who want to learn, and I can pass it on to them a fold. Actually, one time I was with a nonprofit organization doing volunteer work, and one of the things they did was go to different projects, housing projects, and just meet and greet the community, pass out clothes, food, things of that nature. And I met a young man who actually knew how to do origami, and it fascinated me so much that I gave him all of the origami paper I had on hand at the time. And I think I had like 300 sheets. This stuff is like gold to me, you guys. Okay. So I think I'm going to be a little bit over 10 minutes this time. I feel like I'm lacking. Okay. You hear me say okay a lot too, probably. Focus on not doing that. Okay, we're right here, right now. That's what that one sheet of paper is looking like. Yeah. Okay, it's not too many more folds I have to do. And I'm like rushing because I want to make time. But, It's one of those things that if you practice and you just get better and better at, hard creases, preciseness is key. My favorite of all of the folds I know how to do. Oh, do I have a favorite? Well, one of my favorites is the giraffe. It takes like 2 papers to make the neck and head, and then the rest is the body. But I love that it looks like an actual giraffe. I don't know if I told you all what I'm folding at this moment, but it's a hummingbird. I'm almost done. Almost there. And creating the head. I don't like that. I don't either. Okay. Almost there. Cultural artifact. And let's see if I can still answer any unanswered questions. Okay, so when did I learn about the artifact? I would say that happened around 2013, where my life was changed and I was no longer homeless. Okay. This one's way longer than the other one. Whole minute. Okay. So, with everything and all the folds, comes out looking like this. So, the next question was, how was your life impacted? I kind of answered that already. Just the drive to make something beautiful out of one piece of paper. I came to the conclusion that I can change my status of living at the time. I don't have to be homeless. I can allow people to help me. The community is here to help me. We are all in it together. And this is the end result. Hummingbird. I actually have 2 because I made 2 videos and there's 2.